Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to just show you a little walkthrough of some of the things on the Whatnot app. I know a lot of people are overwhelmed and they don't know how to work it. Girl, I don't know how to work it either, but this is what I've learned just so far. So I'm gonna go over some of the things that I've noticed or learned. And like thing with this is right now I'm recording, horizontally. When I'm screen recording my phone, because it's an app, it's vertical. You're only seeing this much of the screen. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. I'm gonna try to zoom in if I can. Okay, so I'm on the app. I'm on my For You page. Basically, it's pages they suggest to you. So here's this bead picture. It caught my eye. I click on it. Right at the top, I can see the
So these are
price
the
of
6
the
inch
shipping.
acrylics.
Okay, so for that specific clip I showed you, I zoomed in so you guys could see most of the shops on the Whatnot app is a max of 921. That's what they're able to ship in, like a flat rate priority. Big, large box, small box, medium box is the 921, and that's what it maxes out at. So this is a lot like AliExpress, where each shop charges their own shipping. So say you go on multiple auctions and you're bidding on multiple auctions, you're gonna have to pay each shop's shipping fee, and that's where it can add up. So usually I'm not on more than one auction per day, but now that I've been shopping on there a while, I don't like paying the 921 because some of the packages I get are so small. I know that the shipping was not 921, but they don't have an option on their end. It's basically just they pick the max shipping, because if you order 100 things versus 3 things, when you only order 3 things, that 921 is not worth the shipping. It's like you only got 3 things, their show ended early, or there wasn't stuff you really liked. So my tip is watch the auction for a little bit and see if it's stuff that you like that they're posting. Because if you see something right away that you like, and then all of a sudden you see the next 10 things are just like frumpy things that you don't like, you're like, crap, am I really gonna get my money's worth by getting up to your money's worth, as in the 921 for shipping? Like, are you getting a lot of stuff that day? Are you shopping balls to the wall? So the 921 is going to be worth it. A lot of scrapbooking supplies is heavy. So that, in paper and stuff, it's 12 by 12. So that usually those shops are going to be the 921. Okay, so here's another example, like if you're going to get your money's worth. I'm scrolling on here. Here's a shop that popped up. So at the bottom, it says number 269. That means she has already sold 269 items. So she has been on for a hot minute. So I'm typing in the type bar, how much longer will you be on? That way you can justify if you should shop.
Beads. Gosh, what time is it? I'm gonna try to be on here till 2 because I do have to leave at 2.
So for this example, she mentioned a time, which you don't know which time zone she's on. Is it Pacific Standard, Eastern Time? So you would have to specify even more or ask again, because it doesn't show what time they're on. Most people will be like, I'll be on for another hour. So then you're like, okay, it'll be worth it, Okay, so here's back on my For You page. I'm clicking on this nail shop because I've been shopping nails. So when I get on, I can see at the top she has her price. Max $5 for shipping is all you're gonna pay. A lot of sellers will also have show notes. You click on it, it expands. She has details that it is also $5 for shipping. Okay, so now I'm back on the main page. I was on my For You. Up here at the top, there's tabs. So For You, followed host, I only follow a couple that are actually on in this moment. If you scroll down, these are all upcoming shows in that day. And you could click on one. Let's click on this bead one. And I just tap the little save and notify me at the top. Basically, it sends you an email that their show is going to start. Okay, so back onto the main page, I have the followed host. You can see all the different tabs and categories. There is one for scrapbook and journaling. Right now, there's only, I think, 4 people on that are selling those or 6 people, I should say. So you can click on them, and they're probably going to be the 921. So here's this lady. I'm going to try to mute her for a second. Let's just watch her auction. I'm clicking on her show notes, just looking real quick. You can see how many items she sold by that hashtag number at the bottom. So she's showing these dies, and this is like a lot. She's selling multiple dies, and you just bid on this lot. I'm going to put her volume back on, and let's watch this auction and see how much it sells
Susan's
for.
Garden Club, Tonic Studios, Club Brunera die set. It should have 7 pieces. All right, so this is crazy. This is a lot. It's all gonna come in the Stamps of Life. Okay, let's get that. just to give you an idea, we're gonna run it in a second. These are all new. All new. You're getting, all right, we can run it. You're gonna get this. You're getting these. You're getting all
The bidding is on because that bar is yellow and you can swipe on it. Look, the price go
more
up.
stamps of life. This one, this one, this one. This alone, she paid $34 for. The tonic is new. You got this mailbox and puppy and cat, which is super cute. Stamps of life. This one, Robin. That was a great pickup, Robin.
So the auction ended. That lady won it all for 25 bucks. So I'm back to the normal page, clicking on random people's things, and you can see at the bottom, like, what did the last lot sell for? So the last lot sold for $2 on this one. So you'll kind of get a feel for the price of what these things are going for. At the top, you can see how many people are on the live, 12 people in this one. So back on the, scrapbooking tab, I'm going to click on this junk journaling lady. Let's see. So you can see at the very top in the red. So in red, you can see that 21 people are live and on this auction right now. Basically, that number will fluctuate as the show goes on, go down or up. So with the numbers, so for instance, that lady had 21 people on there. A lot of shows when I'm on at late, there's like some 5-6 people on a show. So that means it's statistics. I have a 1 in 6 chance of winning that item if I want it. It just depends how much I want to spend on it, or if those people are even interested in those type of things, characters, theme, if they're looking for beads that night, or were those people looking for charms instead, It just depends on the audience that is on the auction and what they're looking for and how big their wallet is, how much they want to pay for it. Okay, so for that, we saw how the bidding works. Basically, you swipe, go to obviously the max that you want to swipe on. You don't keep going cray. But once you swipe, you're committed to buying that, because in order to swipe, you have to have a PayPal account on hand or a bank account on hand. You have to have that already in file, and it automatically charges that. So there's no fake, like, you're swiping and bidding and then you're like, you know what, I changed my mind. There is no changing your mind. You can ask the person for a cancellation, but a lot of them do not accept cancellations, and it's just going to charge your credit card, debit card, whatever it is you have on file. Okay, so I'm going to go through another scenario you may see, or I saw a lot in the beginning. I'm like, what the heck is this? So it's basically shops that list stuff on their screen, and they'll have it labeled 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, blue, green, orange, whatever. And once they list everything, then you can say, hey, I want item number A, B, and F. And then you're just typing that in the comments. They're not even auctions. These type of things are called bins. So you start a bin in your name. Basically, this person probably has these little baskets or little bags outside of the camera view, and they add those 3 things you claimed and they throw it in a bin. And at the end of the show, you pay for the bin that you ended up, accumulating all these things throughout the show. The show goes on or whatever. Or say you need to leave the show, you're like, hey, I need to leave, can you check me out? Then she's like, yeah, hold on, let me finish this screen, basically. And then they'll add up all your things and be like, hey, your total's $23, shipping's $6.99, and they'll either add it to their shop, which is like a little, I'll show you in the video. You could click on their shop and you might see your name or something, and then you purchase it that way. Or you'll see it at the bottom, they'll turn it into your name. So Craft Burge totals $31 or something, swipe, and you pay it that way. So it just depends on how they run it. They'll either add you like to their actual shop and you pay it that way, or you swipe at the bottom. And if you don't swipe on these like bin shows, or you say you leave the show, like you forgot about it, which I've done accidentally once, they block you. Because they want you to pay immediately. They don't want to hold your stuff. Like, they need you to pay immediately before their show ends, because they got stuff to do, and they want you to check out on their show while their show is running. Otherwise, you'll get blocked if you don't pay it. So I'm going to click on a show that it's called the bins. Basically, they have their bins, and you're going to see that in action. You're going to look at the bottom. You can see that somebody checked out previously and whatnot. And usually you can't claim on anything that you see on screen until the auctioneer person says, okay, time to claim. And you'll see that in this. She tells one of the people you can't bid yet.
Also have this cheetah print ghost in brown, cheetah print ghost in white. We have this Michael with the Starry Night background. Let's just show you guys this one as well. This has multi-character. Wait till I have all the letters down to claim, Herbal. It's not fair to everybody if we have people claiming before then. This one has Michael, Jason, and Ghostface, letter D. So now you guys can claim. So Crystal started off with 4.
So you can see she said, okay, now you can claim. She said that, and now the comments are claiming, hey, I want one of B. This lady wants 1B, 1C. Another lady wants 1D. And she's pulling all these items for these people's bins.
And B for home. I have more, but just so you guys know. Home, B, and C for Patty.
So I clicked on this lady's notes. It says no exceptions. She's got a lot of details in these notes. It shows the lineup that she's doing, kind of the prices, add-ons, like there's a lot of stuff. Usually when they start a new item, they'll be like, hey, this stuff's $1. This lady has a little note on her paper that says 50 cents each per focal bead. Like she's got a lot of details in these notes. So you notice you're not swiping on the yellow little bar and bidding on this. You can see at the bottom it has a person's name and it says $30. That means that person checked out by swiping at the end saying, hey, I want to check out. So for today, that's like my little tutorial on kind of how to like find the shops, what type of shop they are. Are they doing bins? Are they doing auction where you swipe? Stuff like that. And like I said, it automatically takes the money out of your account, whatever's on file. So it's already paid for. It's already going to be shipping in the next. Whatnot really promotes and pushes that the sellers ship your stuff next day. Sometimes if the show, they sold 300 things, be prepared for it not to ship the next day. Sometimes it takes a while for them to package up that stuff, ship it out. It'll take a couple, like 1 or 2 days. Most shops are they'll get penalized if they don't. So they're very fast at shipping and stuff and sticking to the deadlines, which is nice. So I hope that helped some people. You can also, the tabs all at the top with the categories, there's also a search bar above that. You can type in something specific. So say you're into like figurines, you could type figurines or something, and whatever, their AI suggests will pop up for, figurines. All right, guys, that is everything. Recording from the comfort of my couch. If you have any questions, and I will catch you guys in the next crafty video. Happy shopping!